Hello everybody, this is Spirelli and welcome back to Both. I am struggling a bunch of games right now and it'd be interesting to see when I'll slip up and mix up memories of those. Never expected to see Damian here. He looks terrible. God, is this survey gonna last for more than 2 weeks? Will I end up like him if I can't answer those questions well enough? Possible sleep. Still have my call girl card because I brought my important items with me. Yeah, I don't think I need to eat anything right now. Let's just go to work so I can work and then I can answer questions and then I can sleep in this so depressing world. Because really what we all need in 2020 is some depressing gameplay. Yo. Hey! Where's the officer? They only come after work now, I suppose. They're too busy to care about people like us every morning. So, how was yesterday? I have no idea. Honestly, no idea. No idea what they want of me. What did he ask? Something about me? Things like, the reason why you wanted to be an inspector. How did you know? Because I started the same way. Guess there's a fixed procedure or something. Don't know what it's for, though. Anyway, you be careful. He seems to know things that he's not supposed to. Like, what? Like the things I spoke only with Elodie. Elodie? A girl working in one of the designated restaurants. Don't know where he got all the information. Maybe it's Elodie who told him. Anyway, I don't think I did or said anything wrong. Hope they can realize that sooner and let me go, for God's sake. But enough of this place. So, to recap, what are the things that we did wrong? We learned, like, with Elodie, basically just talking about, well, we showed her the item with the seeds. And also we asked her to fly around. And then there is the girl that we sheltered for a while and they're stealing items and they're smuggling. Hey, you okay? Yeah, sorry. Work should start any minute now. Let's get ready. So, I got a bunch of things they shouldn't find out about. Attention, extra line 049. Transportation mode patches. Incoming item number 1, mouse. Mouse? Correct weight and color, please refer to the blackboard. Incoming item number 2, snail. Correct weight and color, please refer to the blackboard. Sterilization necessary for all. Germ check necessary for all. Minimum time before arrival 10 seconds. Cool. Depressing and grey. Okay. I don't see what germ it is anyway. There's even spider webs here. There it is. 288 blue. Wait, this is a snail, so that's fine. Lovely. Lovely, isn't it? Plop, plop. Let me just check them. We checked the colors, so I need to be checking germs. Once again, I find it rather unfair that I'm doing 3 things. Wait, I need to check germs. Which one is it now? It doesn't look like it's there. This just looks like a bunch of sperm. Okay, he's checked germ again. Which is nice. Because that's the one I like less. Plop, 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 plop. Yes. What do you think? How long is this game? Is it a sign of a good game if you're asking like, oh, how long is there still? I do enjoy it somehow, but I feel like it's... What did he say? I missed it. What did he check? Ugh. I feel like there's something missing, or it's not polished correctly. It's just something feels off about the game. Because in general, this is exactly the kind of game that I really enjoy. It's this dystopian setting. You have choices as to what you want to do, who you want to interact with, in what way do you want to support the resistance, and so on. It just... I think there's too much unclear. And I gotta go back to playing Papers, Please. Anybody interested in seeing Papers, Please? Because that's been played by a lot of people, hasn't it? There goes another day. Damien, yes. May I ask you something? Sure. Why are we checking those things? They're not for people to eat, right? I wonder the exact same thing. That smell, maybe they even pollute it. But again, if you're starving, you'd still gobble them down, wouldn't you? The thing is, I'd actually eaten food they gave to starving people. Didn't look like this at all. Pardon me, hope you're not in the middle of some important conversation, but it's survey time everybody loves again. Come on, Mr. Crawford. Gotta go. Later then. I mean, the things were on plates. I wouldn't want to eat them. But they were on plates, so... I have eaten snail once on a visit to France, and it kind of just tasted like the garlic butter it was in. Come in. Have a seat. Okay, now. Before we start, how's work today? Work? It's okay. Okay. A little advice for you, son. Don't do that like okay when you're answering a question. I'm not just talking about this survey, because okay doesn't mean a thing. Such a kind of vagueness, only waste of your time and others. Is that clear? Okay. Yes. So let me ask you again. How's work today? Well, I tried my best, but still made some mistakes. Did I? Where did I make a mistake? Good. That's what I'm talking about. Now that you know how to answer a question, let's begin. Did I make a mistake? Where did I make a mistake? I don't remember making a mistake. Today we're gonna talk about, well, work. I believe we all know how difficult food inspection is, or can be. And it is difficult for a reason. The same reason food inspectors are respected and loved by the people. That is, they vow to keep our food safe and fair. You must have vowed the same thing before joining in, haven't you? Yes, we did it together, the new inspectors. Very well. But here's the thing, people say one thing and do another all the time. We understand if one became an inspector purely for its benefit, but breaking the vow is an entirely different matter. You may not know, but it's still happening every now and then. What's still happening? Stealing and smuggling, son. Yeah, about that. Yeah. I gotta go back to work now, if that's cool. Two things that can destroy the city. The city we saved from the chaos of the great famine with sweat and blood. Certainly, sir. So my question is, what do you suggest we do with those people? They deserve a second chance, I guess. I think they deserve a second chance. Second chance? Why should we give a second chance to criminals? Criminals are also humans, and humans make mistakes. I mean, at least they didn't hurt anyone, did they? Well, they broke the law, they broke the balance of the system, therefore you may say they hurt everyone in the system. I'm not criticizing you, son. We're just asking for opinions, and you could be right. Maybe it's time that we reconsider the regulations. Okay, next question. So you may have wondered why we kept hiring food inspectors these past few years. Well, that's mainly because we are losing them at pretty much the same pace. For all sorts of reasons, good and bad. But we've been trying to fix it. Lately, the conditions of Scala have been greatly improved, for instance. And the survey is also collecting data for that purpose. Anyway, what we want to know is, what's your career goal, future plan as food inspector? I want to treat food inspection as a lifelong career. That's why I need somebody to look after my mom for such a long time. Oh, you do? Guess you like food a lot, as you said yesterday. Yes, sir, that's why I said it. I don't see why people are still not satisfied being a food inspector. Life can get a lot worse. If only everyone can see it that way. Still, people change, especially when one's living up there in the booth alone. If you mean it, hold on to it. Okay, a bit short, but that's all for today. We'll continue tomorrow. Probably some more personal questions. We'll see. Now, you may leave the room. Yes, sir. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I did so many illegal things. Didn't I? Didn't I? I don't feel bad about them. I just don't want to get punished for them now. Here, let me drink my milk. That was a disgusting sound for me, drinking milk. Okay, let's see. Can't see what they're trying to do with the survey, but one thing's for sure, it's not just a normal survey. In fact, everything seems to be the opposite of normal. The food reject, the people they brought here, me, Demian, even this room itself, we can really call it that instead of a cell. More importantly, they clearly know how easily we can sneak food out from work. Did I already find out what I've done? The government seems to know what Damian's been talking with the delivery staff on the balcony. Possible sleep. I seem to be fine for the day. Let's go to work. Can't wait to get a new inspector in here, so I will only have to do, you know, 1 out of 4 jobs. Morning. Morning, Damian. How did your survey go? What did they ask? Why you're so interested in my survey? You know why. I don't think I do. It's killing me, Nut. I just want to know if I did anything wrong. I mean, if I did everything right, they'd have no reason to keep me here, right? Right, but it's a survey, not an exam. My answer doesn't necessarily work for you. I know, just tell me. Did you tell them everything with complete honesty? Yes, because they might be listening to this. No, because if I wasn't honest, they will know anyway. Holy shit, no, not really. It's not that I have something to hide, it's just I only told them the very least, you know? Yeah, that's what I did, didn't work out well. Maybe I should just tell them everything that's on my mind. They'll find out anyway. Not sure if that's a good idea, although being frank like that might just be what they want. Be careful about your wording though, they pick on those things. Okay, I'll try. Alright, let's focus on today's work now. Attention, extra line 049. Transportation mode non-stop. Can my item number 1 pig head? Correct weight and color none. Item number 1 note for ritual purpose. All checks unnecessary except stamping. Stamping exams necessary for item number 1. Item number 2 bottle. Correct weight and color. Please refer to blackboard. Necessary for item 2. Sterilization necessary for item 2. Time before arrival 10 seconds. Okay. So pig heads we stamp. And then bottles to fill and make a germ check. Okay. That's a nice pig head. I don't even have a report button. Shoop. Oh god. It is some juggling of tasks, isn't it? Sorry, I might have missed a few there. So I need to sterilize a bunch. Just once I want to work with professionals. Just once. Whew, okay. This is so depressing. What was the unqualified item? Wish there was some kind of feedback. Oops, that might be overly full. Yep, it is. It might have been the one bottle where I filled up more. I might have overfilled it because I didn't check again. Chup, chup, stamp, stamp. Stamp, stamp. Okay. That's too much stamp. Don't we all make mistakes? Oh god, another. Come on, have a germ now. Oh god. Come on, work time is almost over. What you doing to me? Why are you doing this in this depressing hellhole? And this is nothing else but a depressing hellhole. It's all great, isn't it? I wonder what people are leaving. Really hard to tell, isn't it? You treat them like shit. Spy on them. See, yesterday I got a Superb and I was like, oh, but I made mistakes. Like, didn't yesterday. Hey, sorry about just now. It's okay. This place is driving me crazy. Can't imagine being here for another week or weeks. I'd be literally insane. That's not a healthy mentality, demon. Well. You two are really getting along, aren't you? I hope there isn't some evil plan going on. Save it for tomorrow if you do. Now please come, Mr. Crawford. Oh, okay. Bye then. Yep. And up we go. Answering more questions to our best knowledge of what they know. Hey. Come in. You don't have to wait for an order to sit down, son. Sorry. Okay, now, after 2 days, I should be able to say I know now you a little bit better. That is, if you've been frank with me. Of course. And keep it that way, because this survey is going to be in your record forever. Duly noted. Very well. Today I'll be asking you some more personal questions. You may choose not to answer if it makes you feel uncomfortable. Let's begin. I may choose not to answer. I'm sure that'll go fine. Firstly, let's talk about the case, shall we? Benjamin Crawford, your father, arrested and put on trial in 2021 for smuggling, thought crime and treason. You might have been asked about this before, but what do you think and feel about your father's case now? Like I said many times before, he got what he deserved. That's all. Didn't you feel sad or angry? I did. A child lost his father overnight after all. But I grew up and read about what happened. I was somewhat relieved. You must have had a hard time with your peers, huh? Yeah, can't deny that. But it wasn't that sociable anyway. I was too busy making a living. I see. Working at one of the manufacturing factories of Foxconn, huh? Yes. Just around the time your mother got sick and was moved to the care center. And then... Well, this record doesn't say much about your mother's illness. What happened to her? I'd been told it's food poisoning. Probably some milk she drank, they said. That explains a lot. So the government is covering all the expenses, I suppose. Yeah, I could never afford it myself. I see. What happened to your father? I know this. How did you feel? I was devastated and angry. Angry? Now's probably not the best time to say it. It's okay, go ahead. I just couldn't understand why such thing could still happen with all those people checking our food every day. And I was angry with myself, I guess. Because there's nothing I could do about it, just like before. But now you can do something as inspector, right? Is that why you chose to come on, even if you wouldn't be able to see your mother for a month? For people, in a sense? Yeah, for the... Fuck! I mean, that's a good reason. But I said in the beginning it's for the benefits. And I wanna keep stating the truth, I guess, as far, like, to my knowledge. But really, I mean, that wasn't an easy decision to make. You probably don't know, sir. My mom, she fell into deep coma soon after she'd taken to the care center. The doctor said there's a high chance she'd never wake up again. Then I realized... You realized what? If I could ever become an inspector, at least I could get the food I need and want. But I'm not surprised. After all, you don't get the chance to be a food inspector every day. Okay, now my last question for today. It's gonna be a tough one, but also an important one. So, my suggestion is you should give a clear answer. No dodging, no hiding. Okay, so the question is, if your father is still here today, and you're the only one who knows what he did, all those crimes he committed, what would you do? So reporting him immediately means that I should have reported the lady that was smuggled here, but I didn't. So I have to assume they know about that, right? Because this is like a totalitarian state that knows what you're doing and talking about and saying. Ask him to give himself up. I'll ask him to give himself up. Give himself up? I don't think he'll listen, do you? For what he did, it's undoubtedly suicidal. I don't know. I mean, I certainly wouldn't keep silent, but maybe he'd be willing to do that for me. You'd buy into that man on earth, good on birth saying, don't you? Even after all these years? Well, I'm not sure I should call you stupid or brave. But listen, son, don't do exceptions. Most of the bad things in this world, you either never do it or you'll do it more than once. Well then, I think that concludes our survey today. Pretty heavy questions, eh? Get some good rest tonight. You may leave now. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. This was fun stuff. You know, my dad's crimes, my mother's illness, all the things I want to talk about with a complete stranger that really has nothing to do with all of that. It always sounds like somebody's dying when I... When I drink milk. Okay. Is there any way to call anybody from here? They don't forget, do they? Even after all these years. Neither do I. They'll never hear the true feelings from me about him. Not a single word. I said to Damien that I didn't share everything with complete honesty in this survey. Which is true. And off we go. Hey there. Morning. Did you try to be frank with them? Are you okay? To hell with frankness. To hell with it. What's wrong? I'll tell you what's wrong. Everything. Yeah, I told them absolutely everything yesterday. And guess what? Said I was like a goddamn different person. So they're curious which me to believe or neither. How great is that? Calm down, demon. Really didn't see this coming. Sorry. Then say you're sorry. Say you'll help. If they let you go before me again, I swear to God. Don't do anything silly, alright? You want me to help? Now? Ask them when I can leave. What? You didn't ask them already? Of course I did, but they just wouldn't tell me. Then I don't see how I'm gonna make a difference. Let's give it a try for Christ's sake, and don't tell them you're asking for me. Okay. Thanks. I worked doubly hard for today.
Is this... Okay, so this was a long one.
Attention, extra line 049. Transportation mouth patches. Incoming item number 1, meat. Correct weight and color, please refer to the blackboard. Incoming item number 2, worm. Correct weight and color, please refer to the blackboard. Sterilization, necessary for all. Germ check, necessary for all. Minimum time before arrival, 10 seconds. Okay. Check the color. You said you're gonna work double. I'm still doing all the work. 36.5. Meat and worm. Gotta hand it to them, they know what the people want. Could you check the terms, please? Because I really don't like this. Wait, was that it? Yes. I really, really don't like this germ stuck. Yeah, you've checked color for every batch so far. How about you do more than one thing? Or at least, if you only do 1 out of 4, you ask me which one I'd like to do, and you do the one I least like. You've never done teamwork, have you? Because this is not how it works. Not how it should work anyway. It's too heavy. Sterilized incoming batch for me. Okay. Thank you, Damien. I do all the work and then you expect me to get you out of here as well. Yellow. Supposed to be blue. Just all go out. You're supposed to be yellow. Oh! Your pay today will be cut. Oh, fine. Oh, because it's supposed to be purple. I thought it was blue. That should be it, right? Are we done? What even can I do with the money here? There was really something I did back there, wasn't it? Well, if you're able to work like that, I'm sure they didn't keep you here to practice. Maybe I should tell them I'll work like that every day if they let me go. How's that? Worth a try. Mr. Crawford, sorry to interrupt you and your little friend here. Time to go. Ned, remember to ask the question for me. Got it. Yeah, I don't think I will. I don't see why I should. It's not like I'm super invested in you in any way. Come in. Yes, yes. May I? Of course. What's it gonna be today? So, you've been here for some time. How do you like it here? Must be a little different from what you expected, eh? Yeah. It's not like up there, but at least I get free food every day. Is it enough for you? Pretty much, I'll say. Might some variations though. I'm not talking about the food, son. You're satisfied with living like this. You wake up, go to work, talk to some strange old man, eat, sleep, and repeat. Can't say I enjoy every bit of it, but it's not like I'm gonna live like this forever, am I? I'm so, of course not. But if you ask me, the life you're living up there is not much different from here. Except you get pretty girls to talk to rather than some strange old man. Am I wrong? No sir. Back in my days, you ain't gonna get no one to talk to, you know? Not even a strange old man. You were working at the Skyline? Yeah, for 2 years straight. Whoopsie, typo. And I was talking about 2 years of freaking isolation here. No one talked to, no books, no cassettes, nothing. What about food? We're allowed to take food from the belt as our rewards. So we got were food, sky and sea. Do you know how people would change living under that kind of condition? You're crazy. Now you know how much it's been improved and how lucky you are. Sorry for digressing. Where were we again? I think we were talking about pretty girls. Alright, that. So the delivery system had only been introduced 2 years ago. We're still learning about its influences. Who have you been most familiar with among the three? The girl from EC Family Restaurant. Very well. And how would you describe your relationship with her? We're friends. Oh, are you? If I'm not mistaken, you don't have many, if not any of that since your father's arrest. You seldom talk to your classmates or colleagues. Sorry, but where did you get that information? Just some background checks we did during your recruitment. Pardon me, but not everything I did was related to him. Like I said, I wasn't that sociable. Alright, then you must like her a lot, don't you? Sure. Wouldn't say I don't. Being away from the city and the people had some positive influences on me, I guess. Good for you. So, what have you two been talking about? Just chit-chatting. There aren't any fixed topics, really. Yeah, I should have known. You probably don't want to share it with us. Well then, we just want to make sure there's nothing unpleasant going on between you, is there? No, we're fine. Very well. That should mean our effort put into choosing the right girls was not totally a waste. It's not less difficult than recruiting inspectors, you know? Alright. Nice little chat with you, son. I guess we're done today. You may... excuse me, sir? May I ask when I can go back to the Skyline? Tomorrow. Tomorrow? That's right. I'll have one more talk tomorrow and you're free to go. Oh, thank you. Don't thank me, it's just a procedure. Just out of curiosity, when will Demian be able to leave? Demian? Oh, that jewelry boy. Just between you and me. He's still gonna stay here for a while. A while? May I ask why? Because he already seems to have some mental problems. Well, the reasons are beyond what I can tell. But rest assured, we have the best doctors in town here in this building. Oh, I see. May I leave the room now, son? Yes, sir. So they chose the girls. Is what he just told me. He's like, oh yeah, picking the right girls is very difficult. But then one of them is a foreigner who can't really talk to you that much. And then one of them didn't really chat with me at all, but I didn't pursue that much. It felt like they wanted me to talk to Elodie. And that's what I did. Because that seemed to be, you know, the best option. Let me lose some of my bread. Okay, I'm gonna end this video here. In the next video, we're gonna return to the Skyline. It looks like. If they're telling me the truth. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, I just noticed I have enough money for another massage. Awesome. Waste another 1,000 on it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. And yeah, see you then.